but they ain't do better. We still talk through letters. I know steppers. If I send addresses, they gon' come in strangers.
What it is, it's your boys Teddy, Deuce, and Laquel reporting with the facts, opinions, and BS straight from the top of the key.
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
I'm good. I'm ready to get to it. They playing real basketball in this preseason, boy. It's getting wicked.
Yeah, they are.
It's gonna be the best season we've had in years. All the big dogs coming back, ready to play. It's gonna be extremely competitive. Every game counts. It's gonna be like a playoff game before Christmas.
Yeah.
This stuff matters. All
Early
these games
Christmas
matter.
presents. Early Christmas presents.
It's gonna be a good season. That's why getting in our first topic about this play-in tournament. Y'all think that is good, it's bad? The season being super competitive this year. Which I think.
You want to take it, Deuce?
I'll go ahead and take it. So play in. Like I love it. It brings something different because sometimes you would have, like, remember them years where you had the 8th and the 9th seed tied, but because one of them had the better record throughout the season, they advanced, but the 9th team or the 9th seed could actually been a better team. So allowing that playoff environment prior to the playoffs starting, allowing that to exist, I think is beautiful. I mean, even though my Warriors, the first year it was around, my Warriors got knocked out because of that by them young Grizzlies. But I think the play-in is beautiful, and I like to see what they build in regards to that mid-season tournament. I want to see what that'll be like because I think that'll be live.
I mean, me personally, I think it could cause for a little lazier play because you can kind of limp into the playoffs with that 9 or 10 seed, the beating the 8th and 7th seed, it might take a little fire from under them because if you can make a play and all you got to do is win a game and then win another game to get into the playoffs, it may not keep that fire under you to actually get a solid spot into the playoffs. Limping into the playoffs, I feel like it can cause for lazy play sometimes. But with the season coming up this year with all these competitive teams coming around and stuff, I mean, it could be good. It'll be, I guess, fair in a sense. But I feel like
even if you look at it that way, limp into the playoffs if you want to. You're going to limp your ass right about the damn playoffs.
That was my take on it. Like, this one game playoffs and a game of basketball being a game of runs, like, you could go and get beat by 40 and you can be limping in and you can have a team that's just hot that night. Yeah. Like, you could just we was up by 12 going into game one.
So go ahead and be lazy in that 9th and 10th seed. That 7th and 8th seed gonna go ahead and do away with you. Because trust me, they earned that 7th and 8th seed, and they probably feel like I deserve to be here. Fuck the play-in tournament. So they gonna go in and be like, nah, we're gonna get you up out the way.
Yeah, from the jump, it just the hungriest player from before the playoffs even start. You got people that's just hungry right now. They want to win that game, win the next game, and then they already coming into the playoffs with that energy.
And they want that Patrick Beverly celebration, baby. Standing on the table. This is my house.
I think it's good.
Man. I mean, I ain't against it. More basketball. I can't complain. The more the merrier. Let's slide into the next topic with Devin Booker. I feel like he got another scoring outburst possible. Mr. Kobe Bryant Jr. here. Mr. Buckets.
You talking about when he went for 70?
Something like that. You think he can do that again?
I think him going for 70 was his coach. And his coach at that time pushing him to show him the type of player.
Was that Monty?
I think it was. It was either Monty or it was Watson.
Earl.
So I think that at that time I heard one of the coaches saying, even though we was losing the game, I was telling him go score 100 points. Not because I needed him to score. We had other scorers on the team, but I wanted to unlock something in him to let him know he's unstoppable. So even though at the risk of possibly losing the game when he had it going like that, the coach was like pushing him to go get 100, like go break the record. And you got 70 out of it. So I don't know if right now with the team they have around him, they're trying to bring that out of him now. I think they kind of go be consistent every night. Go be a monster every night. Go take over the fourth quarters and win close games. Like I think it's a little different than go score 70. Go crazy.
No, I'm laughing because when our fans went, he had commented. He told you to keep talking about Luka, right? So, and it's funny, but I'm looking. Luka showed up tonight. But they lost. They lose it to the Magic.
Preseason.
So that was just funny to me, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my dog Winton for encouraging Teddy to keep talking about that sucker. So what was the topic?
I just wait. One game, huh? One preseason game.
Say, man, Luka ain't showed up, you know what I'm saying? So he show up, Magic go crazy.
Hey, and Banchero have a nice game too.
Oh yeah, play showed up on Luka.
He said, "Donut boy, come here. I got something for you." So we saying Devin Booker.
Mm-hmm.
No. So that was another one of our subscribers. He said he want Devin to go off for 70 again. And I'm like, I don't think he gonna do it. I don't think he gonna go off for 70 again. Because like it was the system that favored him. He was on a losing team at the time. He's not on that team anymore. So he don't had a free reins, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't even want to. Because you got to think, if I'm running it up like this, then we ain't got nothing to lose. And you don't want to be in that situation. So Devin Booker, I think what I would like to see out of him is that Kobe mentality, like you were calling him Kobe Jr. I didn't see a lot of that mama mentality last season, especially not in the playoffs. I didn't see that. So that's what I want to see more than the scoring outburst. That's that type of scoring outburst. No, I would be shocked if we see a 50-point game from him, but that'd be more likely than what we saw. So I'm going with high 30s, and I want to see what he started getting into last season when he was actually balling. Because I hate when people be like, "Oh, he balling." I mean, he got 30 points and ain't do shit else. Like that's not balling to me. Like they can't stop him on the other end. That's not balling. To me, balling is 360. You doing stuff. You stuffing the stat sheets, right? Yeah. That's balling. I want to see him focus on that. So scoring outbursts, no. But I would like to see that Mamba mentality. I think he can get into it, but maybe JT took that from him because, JT like Kobe Jr. too. So maybe JT took it from him. I don't know. But nah, 70.
And a lot of times I be feeling personally like if you young and athletic, you're young and athletic enough to be effective on defense.
Yeah.
You're young and athletic. You're fast enough to stay in front of people. You're young and athletic enough to be effective. You should be effective.
You don't think he is?
I think they kept people around him to hide the fact that he doesn't play a lot. He's not always assertive on defense. Chris Paul's a great guard. He's going to guard the better guard, even though he's like they say a traffic cone. And you got Mikal Bridges. Then you had
it ain't Faye. It's him.
Yeah, like you got a bunch of defenders around him. Aiden protect the rim. Long, I forget the 3-point, the 3
Jay Crowder.
Crowder. You got a bunch of defenders around him where he can kind of just be your reliable offensive weapon every time he come off that pin down in the elbow. You know what I'm saying? He money from the elbow. But if they had that, another part of the reason is because I just named they 4 defenders on the floor at all times. That's why they was number 1 a lot. So, and they had a defensive player of the year candidate kind of anchoring that. Chris Paul, Mikal, Crowder, Aiden, and then you got a monster on the other end. You got a lot going on. So,
yeah.
But I don't think he going. Nah, he don't need to. So, yeah.
So would you say he better than JT?
Jason Tatum? No.
Who?
Are you crazy?
Booker.
No.
No, I ain't taking that.
No.
I ain't taking that.
No.
Jason
You think
Tatum.
do you think he better than JT?
Nah, I'm a JT
Like,
fan.
Hey,
I'm a
look at
JT
the
fan.
squint, bro. Look at the squint. Look, understand this. When we were talking about Luka the other day, we were saying the JTs in the league, right? We were saying the Kawhis. Hold on. We were saying Luka doesn't play defense. He's offense, right? So we were saying there are still two-way players that are great, like JT, Giannis, Kawhi, stuff like that, right? We didn't mention Devin Booker.
Yeah. One way. He a one-way player. he like special teams. Like he only punt return. He don't even rebound the ball a lot. You know, he like a punt returner. He like Devin Hester. Like he gonna get you a touchdown here and there. You know what I mean? But he don't even do other stuff. Like, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, let me cut that out. Chris Paul went down. He was averaging like 8 or 9 assists.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Later in that
games,
season, he started rounding, like he started being a baller, like not just a scorer. He started balling because you seen him getting the blocks. You know what I'm saying? He was coming getting the steals. Yeah.
But that's not what he. If he had it his way, y'all do that. I'm gonna do this.
Well, since y'all want to talk about my guy, my team, let's talk about y'all team. That video release of Draymond. Sleep in that boy pool. Sleep in that boy. Crumble like a Jenga piece when you pull it out.
I'm gonna tell you this. So when I was catching wind of it on Wednesday, and today Friday night, when I was catching wind of it Wednesday, you know, if you look at the episode 2, you see us talk about it, and it's kind of like ha or whatever, right? But when I saw the video, I was disgusted, bro. That man hit him with a Superman punch, bro. Like, I was disgusted. Like, come on, Dre. Like, that's supposed to be like your brother, bro. Take something off of that. Like, so I was disgusted, and I'm like, where does it leave us? And I'm like,
jumped into it.
Bro, he hit him with the Superman punch.
He jumped into it.
I'm gonna tell you, my man's KD was sitting there smoking a cigar. He was like, "That's why I left."
He didn't want to taste that.
He said, "I know J Ball would have knocked my ass out because I be talking shit. I be talking shit too." So fuck no.
That's ridiculous though. I saw that. I was like, man, like you wouldn't even think that y'all teammates. You hit that man like you was hitting, like you should have hit old dude from the Grizzlies.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You should have hit old dude from the Grizzlies like that. Like,
look, we didn't came up. We've been locked in for over like damn near 2 decades, bro. So we didn't had our fair share of arguments, bro. Can you imagine if one of us took off on the other like that, bro? Like, how do you bounce back? You didn't just hit me, bro. Jake, Quell, if you hit me, bro, I'm like, okay, let's get that. You knocking me out. Don't talk to me no more. Don't talk to me no more. And then the video get released, bro. But you know what? I know it's still love in that situation because he caught my man afterwards. If he'd have let him just fall, bro.
I don't think he intentionally. Caught him though, because he
Superman momentum
jumped into him.
He hit his ass, bro, and he looked down and said, "Like, get your punk ass up." Bro, ain't no coming back from that, bro. Like, that's done.
So you think if you was front office, you had to make some changes?
I think you need to find out who leaked that video. That's not a professional video. That's a personal video. And it looked like they got like an iPhone or something because the picture is fucked up.
Calm down.
So what I would say is you get who leaked that video because they just intensified what you have to do. You keep that in-house, then y'all can work that out because not only did like it just went like, oh, he hit him. Nah, he KO'd that man, right? And now it's out there. So now you got to think about the mental state of where Jordan Poole is. Where is he mentally? If he's awake.
So you're saying your understanding is whoever leaked the video, you got to get him up out of there.
Yeah, you get that person up out of there. And now you really got to do something. You really got to do something.
What if it's one of your core 8 or 9 people.
I mean, that leaked that video based on the angle of it. It ain't your core 8 or 9. Because why the hell?
Yeah,
they
all
up
of
in
them
the
was on the
ceiling?
court. Yeah, all of them was on the court.
Why
You
they
seen Steph right there.
Why they up in the ceiling, bro?
Yeah.
What the hell?
So
Clay doing up in the ceiling?
My take on it is, from watching Draymond's podcast, from watching a bunch of interviews, and watching a bunch of shit, Jordan Poole been talking shit since he got in the NBA.
Ain't that something we mentioned in episode 2?
I mean, he kind of deserved.
No.
He talking about since he walked in.
Since he walked in. Draymond in those podcasts said Jordan Poole walked in. Even Clay was like, it feels really good to humble Jordan Poole. Like, he's a shit talker. He's nice as fuck. So he, in his skill, feels I'm talking to y'all niggas because y'all can't guard me. Y'all can't guard me. I'm better than you at this. Yeah. But so you could see an irritant. And as a young player, as a younger player that's coming into his own, and not just he just had the season he had. Should have won, He should have won most improved player of the year.
Yeah, true.
He did just become PTSD on the Warriors championship team. On the Warriors championship team, he's a pivotal piece. So if he was talking shit when they were losing and they was the worst team in the NBA, he had to be talking shit when he's that nigga about to get a 4-year contract. He been talking. He was talking when he was getting sent to the G League.
Hey, you don't do that to your brother.
I feel that. But as a big brother, I know it's been times where I've been like, bro, like, okay, chill out. And then it's chill out. And it's like, bro, you didn't got a little, you 16
but you
now.
still don't do that to your brother. We don't do each other like that. We don't do each other like that.
But what if Draymond don't see him like that?
Bro, he just rampaged that man, bro.
What if Draymond don't see him like that?
He just proved he don't see him like that.
Yeah, you can't
swing on him like that.
At a certain point, if y'all
you a professional though. Draymond been through this because Draymond run his mouth against everybody in the league.
Everybody, and he ain't swung on none of them yet.
But he never backed down from them either. He took that talk, like when Jay Crowder was in his ear and all that stuff talking. He ain't did nothing like that. Yeah, and you telling me to swing on I ain't gonna say a kid, but a youngin.
No.
You gonna swing on a younger? You gonna swing on a youngin like
but
that?
I think because he knows he's gonna be under scrutiny in public because of all the cameras, and it's not gonna be in house. So he's like more pressed to keep it somewhat political. Like he has to stay within those fine lines. But when you at practice and you feel safe, you feel like you're in a safe haven, you tend to lose grip. So I'm not justifying anyway. Like that was like K-Pert said that was some sucker shit. And I'm like,
man, he saw red and everything went out.
How would we feel everything if we had the footage of Jordan punching Kerr? We got the story.
That's what I'm finna say. I know
Jordan punching little 6'1", 6'3" Steve Kerr, 6 foot big ass Michael Jordan, 6'6". If we had the imagery of it, we would feel differently about that part.
But that was on a time where
they were the championship.
But you see fights on the court all the time,
barking at everybody.
It's a whole different time zone. Like that's.
But hold on. You bring that up, Quell, and I think that'll be the reason that the Warriors know how to handle this situation.
Because they coach know.
They be like, Kurt,
hey, right?
You take it. How'd you deal with Jordan knocking your shit straight?
Did he knock you out though, Kurt?
like, if we had the imagery, we probably would feel differently as well. Like, imagine if somebody said, "Bruh, the other night." At the Boston game and Indiana game, they had a brawl in the crowd. A lot different than seeing it.
Yeah. And that's why if you look, the Warriors are looking to take legal action. Once they find out who leaked that, they looking to take legal action.
Yeah, and then now Draymond, like if they were gonna suspend him for a game for hearsay, now they gotta suspend him for 5 games because everybody feel like, oh, that's a 5 game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like everybody else input on it now.
Yeah.
They might have been ready to just fine him, suspend him, patch it up with Jordan, and we gonna get the game one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's a little turned up now.
Like I promise you.
It's bad timing, I feel like.
It's
Yeah, right
bad
before
timing. But you know
It's
what?
bad
It
timing.
makes all the drama makes for an interesting opener when we start smacking people around. But I'm telling you, I know my boy KD like. Oof. I'm happy we got into it on TV.
He would have slept. Look, imagine KD big ass folding like that,
Bro. I'm talking about looking like some soggy asparagus.
But y'all being Warriors fans, y'all not at all worried about nothing. Like y'all feel like y'all be good.
Listen, what was my joke in episode 3 on Wednesday, bro? What was my joke? I think I kept saying episode 2 earlier. It's episode 3. What was my joke? I said, bro, they probably gonna fight over that contract extension. That's probably what it was about.
Hey,
He said, man,
you don't deserve no money.
You be putting up bench numbers. Shut up.
Right, you want 4 years for what? You need a year and a half. You need a 1-1.
He said Iggy knew more than you, and he ain't played since 2 years ago. Like,
yeah,
bro,
Draymond was taking those comments personal. Like, I'm gonna be on the court. I don't know about you.
So, am I worried about it? I'm intrigued, bro. Like to see what they do. Am I worried? Nah, they're gonna be fine. And then push come to shove, we lose Jordan Poole. That's gonna suck, but. I mean, we
that's
done
gonna
lost.
suck because every time Poole step on the court, everyone in the NBA has a mental advantage to talk shit about. Yeah, I beat your ass.
And then that's true. And if I'm
like,
Jordan Poole, hey Poole, JP, tap in. Let me tell you, look at them and say you won't do it.
He gonna be fine.
Hey, tell him you do it. Hey, tell him you do it.
He gonna be fine on the court. I don't see.
Like,
look,
I couldn't see that happening and coming out and then going to play Kevin Garnett.
But this right. And he's or Gary Payton,
or Gary Payton.
I'm talking about OG Gary Payton. But you know what's interesting? As humble as he was, and you'd have thought his ass would have been humbled when Taylor Horton Tucker dropped his ass 2 games in a row. I remember when he was a rookie, you said, "Hey, keep a lookout on Jordan Poole." That's when he had the little dread. I mean, the locks up top, and I'm watching him. Oh snap! He got dropped. And then I thought he was gonna get his redemption. The second game, I said, "Down goes Frazier." And I called you. Was like, "Hey, why you want me to keep my eye on this dude? He got weak ankles." So you'd have thought that was what would have humbled him, bro. Nah, he kept talking. Now he just got dropped again, but the other way.
And now he like that might mess up his contract anywhere. Like everybody seen you get. Damn, bro.
That ain't got nothing to do with him on the court. He gonna get his.
Listen, if I was anybody on the court and I'm guarding Jordan, first thing I'm saying to him, like, bro,
and that man
stay awake this guy.
That man might drop 40 on you every time. Every time Jay, somebody open his mouth.
Hey, Quill, I'm not saying nothing to him. As soon as I walk, I what you gonna do?
Hey. Hey, they might have made a monster though, for real. They just might have. He might internalize that.
He made a monster out of the situation by leaking that video.
Right, bro. Jordan Poole got to fight whoever leaked the video.
Hey, OB,
No,
bro.
never mind. He don't got to fight.
Hey, look, let's put it this way. To start it off, he held his own. He wasn't prepared. Look, Jordan Poole's probably born after the 90s. Draymond Green was born in the 90s or the 80s, right? Yeah. So he was born in the 80s, the late 80s. So look, Jordan Poole ain't know what happened after that. And now he knows.
Yeah, Draymond, yeah, Draymond, and then Draymond, that video bad. It's just a bad video.
Yeah, hey, can we?
Draymond walked up on him with the bro, I'll knock your ass out.
Hey, can
with
we
the
move
hand
on?
in his pants.
Hey,
he walked up on him so St. Louis.
Because we clowning my mans right now. It can't even be a pool party no more. He done knocked the water out there.
He hit him so hard. If he would have just hit him regular, we would have seen a clean knockout. but the lunge was so aggressive. He hit him and didn't need him against the wall.
Bro, you see Draymond literally go from Clark Kent to Superman, all in that one thing, bro.
Draymond ain't never had that quick a first step.
It would pool failure. You move that quick on the court, we wouldn't be struggling. Hey, when Draymond caught him, I swear he whispered, he said, I'll take your ass to sleep. And laid him down.
That's a bad video, but I think we'll be all right.
All right, let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's move on. Come on, let's move on. Climbing my man.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, we good. We good.
Oh man, what we gonna talk about next? Victor. How you pronounce his last name?
Wembanyama. That bad boy.
The next
Doug.
The next coming.
He legit.
The next coming.
Everything.
He legit.
The next coming everything.
Jesus is returned.
I'm talking about they calling him LeBron, KD.
He legit.
I mean, the real Eiffel Tower. What aren't they calling this? The alien. So I mean, they don't really want that kind of nickname. France.
Okay.
Yeah, Rudy Gobert.
Oh, that's the little dude that they got a video of Rudy playing him one-on-one when he was like 16, 17.
I think so.
7 foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rudy just kept trying to dunk the ball. And I'm looking like, bro, you don't have any skill, bro.
Like, yeah, you just 7 foot.
Bro, you are a dunker. You just a footer, bro.
Bro, I was watching him play last night, and he looked like Joakim Noah out there on the 3-point line. I'm like, who's worried about you out there on offense? Like, nobody. Your defender probably going to sleep right now. Like, you not fit to even dribble from out there. But, yeah, Victor, so draft pick. So the only person giving him a run for his money is Scoot Henderson. Scoot Henderson.
And they played the other day?
They played twice. Okay. And Scoot won the first game. I can't even remember who won the second game. I got to go back and look. But I know they both showed out. Scoot tried to dunk on him too. And Big Doug, he blocked him. Yeah. So Big Doug's showing out. I think he gonna go number one because being able to do what he's doing at that height is different. Like handling that rock, shooting, fading, like defense is different. So he going number one based on whatever team needs him. And I think at this point, any team
to take that.
This ain't even one of them. Like
they all gonna take him. That's why we feel like, Spurs and stuff like that doing what they doing, trying to slide under the radar, try to pick him up because you're definitely gonna build a franchise around him. Matter of fact, he is a franchise, a type of skill set and showing you just, take it back to kindergarten. Just pass the ball to him and get out the way. Pretty much. Pass him the ball and move.
I mean, that's not gonna work in the NBA, but yeah, I get what you're saying. So with that being said, it's a lot of NBA personalities are saying shut him down to keep, from anything happening, shut them down. Would you shut them down?
It depends on who they playing.
Yeah.
You got you some.
No, they talking about shut him down altogether. Shut him down. Because you shut him down now, it don't matter. He going 1 or 2. Yeah. Most likely 1. So they saying shut him down.
It depends. I play him.
Yeah. That's what he wants. Like he's very humble. You watch his interviews. Like he knows he has a lot to learn. He's not letting any of it get to his head.
That's why I would let him play him. It depends on who you playing. Like your scouters know who dirty, who this and who that. Keep his minutes limited, but keep him out there. Because we all know, like we all being previous athletes, game minutes and practice minutes is different. Game lungs and practice lungs is different. Like I keep them in shape, keep them playing, keep them competitive. Keep that drive hungry. Just keep everything. Let me just watch them.
Yeah.
Just watch them.
For me, I play him as well. And with the Spurs eyeing him and him being a 7'4" player, which a lot of tall players end up with a lot of injuries and shit. Not wishing it upon him at all. going to the Spurs and Popovich, who will sit you and won't even let you fly to a city some days, who will let you rest, who will let you get healthy, who will let you do whatever basically in order to keep you ready for the playoffs, it's probably a good place for him to go anyway.
Yeah.
Because
there's no guarantee though.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee him going to the Spurs.
I know everybody wants
just
that number one pick though.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it feels like the way people felt when Zion. Everyone knew Zion was going number one.
Yeah.
And
or
when
LeBron.
I think back to that draft, or LeBron. It's only a few players where it was like, oh, we will do whatever to get that top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you say we don't need him? Who do
it's
we
like
have?
The 96? Everybody wanted that top pick. Everybody knew AI was coming out of Georgia.
Yeah.
Even though Kobe was in it, Nash was. They had 96, one of the most historic, but everybody wanted AI. They were salivating over AI.
There's something else to keep in mind though. Those scouts, those NBA personalities, like they know there's nobody in the G League that's gonna challenge him and actually propel him, like push him. There's nobody that's in that league. So I feel like the one person that's in the NBA, like as far as how he's built, how he plays, that it should be a very interesting matchup is Chet. So when Chet's debut is gonna be around his debut. They're gonna debut at the same time. So Chet with like 7'2", and dude 7'4", and they both can handle the rock. They both can shoot, take miraculous shots, and so that's gonna be interesting to see them play because they got similar games. So I'm interested to see that 2023-2024 matchup.
Hey, that's gonna be a big ass rookie of the year. One of them gonna be a big ass rookie of the year.
Hey, but be crazy moving to a day and age where everybody in the NBA 7 foot.
Bro. Yeah, because you think everybody. How tall is Scoot Henderson?
I had to look that one up.
Because if he gonna be a rookie next year, Chet gonna be a rookie next year, and it's gonna be a big ass rookie of the year. Because all of them nice.
So Scoot 6'2".
It's gonna be like he's 6'2". It's gonna be It's gonna be it's gonna be like what was that? 03 draft.
Oh yeah,
that type of year when you got
Melo,
Dwayne Wade, Brian, and all of them. Yeah.
So I know.
Oh yeah.
I know what we're avoiding.
What?
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Teddy.
We already talked about it a little bit. So 18 minutes, 16 points. That's good.
Are we concerned with Luka not showing up? But he just showed up tonight. So
yeah, that was like I said, 16 points in 18 minutes, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, something like that. Like I'm not worried at all.
And that's why that one comment that we got on the video 3 is say, I hope y'all are content with individual accolades because you got the mindset of a loser, the mindset of somebody that's not a champion. You talking about what his individual stats are. We don't care. We're talking, you lost. Shut up. You lost.
We lost one game. We won a game.
You won the game without Luka. You won the game without Luka.
It don't matter.
And you lost to the Magic.
Just like we pretty much beat the Jazz without Luka. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right.
All I'm saying is behind his stats, you can't be like, yeah, we lost though.
I will ask you this.
That's not MVP.
I will ask you this, Teddy, specifically. Who's your starting lineup for the Mavericks?
It's too many kinks. I want to see what Hardaway could do. Cause I might move him. I mean, he had been a good 6-man for the longest, but with Brunson being gone, I'd be between him and Dinwiddie.
Right into what I was gonna say.
Him and Dinwiddie. Like, I want to see what they do.
So are you taking your starting lineup over Jalen Brunson, Evan Fournier, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson?
They got a stocky defensive, nice team.
I just wanted to say the names because when I seen them all on the court, I was like, "Oh, New York gonna be nice." I was like, "Oh, New York gonna be nice."
They got more weapons.
Hey Teddy,
they got more weapons.
I'm looking at when y'all started tonight. Y'all got Jeff Hardy.
Hey. Hey,
He said-
at the end of the day, even with that lineup that you said, at
Y'all
the
out
end of the
there
day,
wrestling.
hey, even with that lineup, it's one man makes a difference. One man
Bruh,
makes a
okay,
difference.
you got listen, and Luka you trust. I hope Luka win the MVP and the Finals MVP soon, because if he don't, if he don't, it's gonna be a whole lot of talk about one man for 4 or 5 years straight. He ain't do a damn thing but get
It's
beat
gonna
in
be
the
like
round.
it's gonna be
Third in the
like
final in the conference finals.
it's
Hey,
gonna be
at that
like
point,
it's
I
gonna
would
be
be
like
like, why
Dirk.
don't y'all get engaged? Shit.
It's gonna
Right.
be
At
like
least Harden got an MVP out of his conference runs when he couldn't beat us. At least he got an MVP in the middle of it.
hey, like I said, he gonna be
Hopefully
like
this
Dirk.
man get an MVP.
He gonna be like Dirk in what was that 11? It's gonna be like that. They're gonna put the right pieces.
Nigga, do you know the team that Dirk had
They
in
gonna put-
11?
they gonna put-
Dirk
they gonna
had
put
one
the
of the
right-
best teams in NBA history in 11. He had
They're
all
gonna put the
shit.
right pieces.
Come on, man.
They're gonna put the right pieces, and he gonna get him one.
Yeah, you got more faith in them.
I know you were hoping we got out of this episode without hitting this segment.
Because, bro, he said put the right pieces. They trading away everybody.
And y'all got Jeff Hardy. Y'all there in the small time ball.
I think personally, Jalen Brunson, Luka, and Porzingis would be a pretty good lineup right now.
They just got to stay healthy. That was the biggest thing.
But
Porzingis gonna stay healthy.
Luka by himself, and now the Knicks look stacked over there because they got Rose healthy coming off the bench, balling,
and they got them young boys balling.
They got Toppin over there dunking on people. They gonna be all right. We gonna see.
You talk ready? Hope you patch shit up with God, cause we gon' bless you. Let it burn, you gon' get it bad. These just my confession. They in traffic, can't get picked off like no sitting duck. Keep one in the tug. Wife be mad, but bet she still gon' fuck. Don't speak much.